right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking, I'm estimating here, I have no idea, but we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely, at least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling the police and the Secret Service.
We were telling the police. We were pointing at him for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see
binoculars?
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? This is not a big place.
Did you see, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay, just be careful, because we don't quite know who's watching, but you're pretty sure they shot the guy?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
You saw that happen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you see them go up to him afterwards, or?
They crawled up on the roof. They had their guns pointed at him, make sure he was dead. He was dead, and that was it. It was over.
It appears that Donald Trump has been...
All right, everybody, welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. We are continuing to follow the big updates that really are coming by the day on the attempted assassination of Donald Trump here. We are learning new information right now from the United States Secret Service director. She acknowledged in an interview that responsibility for the security failure that led to the attempted assassination of former President Trump ultimately rests with herself. The buck stops with me, she told media members this morning. The director acknowledged the incident should have never happened and confirmed that the shooter, Thomas Matthew Crooks, had been identified as a person of interest, but by the time Crooks was located, it was too late to stop his bullets. The shooter was actually identified as a person of suspicion, she said. Unfortunately, with the rapid succession of how things unfolded, by the time that individual was eventually located, they were on the rooftop and were able to fire off at the former president. She also said that Secret Service was aware of the security vulnerabilities presented by the building. This is big news. This is big updates right here. They say that Crooks took a sniper's position on to aim at Trump. However, a decision was made not to place any personnel on that roof. Again, the Secret Service director is saying a decision was made early on not to place any personnel on the roof. That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point, she said, and so there's a safety factor that would be considered there, that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof. So that is the reason the Secret Service is saying they didn't have any snipers or any Secret Service members on top of that roof because it was sloped. They were worried that it was sloped. Well, here's what happened. The shooter didn't care that the roof was sloped. The shooter wanted to kill Donald Trump. And this is what this investigation will continue to unfold here. But again, Secret Service saying they didn't want to put anybody on top of there because of a sloped roof. They said the decision was made to secure the building from the inside. So they had personnel inside of this building, but not on top. And that is going to be very shocking for so many people as the days continue to come and we get more information on this terrible, terrible incident that almost took the life of the former president.